so thank you if you want to volunteer. But if we can just have a conversation about what you guys are doing, and then I'll give my input on what you can maybe do to improve. That sound all right? Okay, so let's talk about marketing. The first thing that we have as a discipline within fun.com, and all marketing people really need to understand it, is both analytics and CRM. So how many folks have analytics set up on their websites? Hopefully everybody. Okay, and everybody has a CRM system? Customer Relationship Management System? Is that something that, got a couple people in the room? Okay, well, a customer-focused organization should have some sort of program that's tracking all of your customers. So in the middle, we have CRM. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Yeah, let me turn that back on. Yeah, maybe you guys can hear me better if the mic is actually on. Hello? Check. Hello?
There you go.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Sounds good. So, in the middle we have customer relationship management, and so this is the piece of technology that's going to manage all of your customers. It's going to profile them from, name, address, phone number, what they've purchased from you in the past, as well as, if you're a little bit more advanced, maybe some of their web behavior. So, what pages they visited on your website, what kind of forms they filled out, how they've interacted on your social media sites, that type of thing. And that's going to do get you guys a much better job of targeting those folks specifically. And around that, we have analytics. So these two together are going to be the main points of decision making in your marketing organization. So whether you're one person, 5 people, 20 people, whatever the case is, typically you should have these two pieces of technology at the center of your organization. Of course, I obviously didn't mention brand. That should be around the center. Your core values, that type of thing, is always in the center of the company as a whole. But we're gonna focus more on disciplines here. So, analytics. In web analytics, that's going to track the performance of your web business, but also your offline business as well, depending on how you have it set up. You can get things like your traffic, revenue, conversion rate, some of those key KPIs that help you scorecard and to see how everything is performing. Within analytics, you can obviously get things like how's SEO doing, how's PPC doing, how's your social media doing, what are the different things that are driving traffic, and the conversion rate off those. And the way you can dig into that is through certain campaigns. So there's campaign tracking within analytics, and what it does is if you send out an email campaign, it's free to everybody to use for like Google Analytics. You can go and tag all of your emails, tag all of your social media campaigns, Instagram posts, everything. And what it'll do is it'll once the traffic starts coming into your website, it'll track it, and then you can start understanding what marketing activities are doing what. When you're going into print media, TV, if you're using any personalized URLs, that's another way that you can use analytics to see how things are doing. So if you do a direct mail piece and you have yourcompany.com/mail or whatever the case is, if you do have some of those personalized URLs set up within all of your campaigns, whether it's TV, radio, newspaper, magazine, whatever you guys are advertising in, analytics is going to help you understand how that channel is doing. So, I guess let's talk more about the disciplines. So, again, at the center, analytics and CRM, everybody in your marketing organization should be aligned. You should have the correct tagging set up. You should be getting accurate data. And everybody should be digging into this technology to see what they can do to improve their channels. So, the different departments within a digital marketing organization, this is how we have fun.com set up. It can vary through different organizations, but we have first a paid team. This is all of our paid media efforts. And under this we have pay-per-click, so who's all involved in Google AdWords. You guys doing? Can I get a show of hands? Okay, so a few of you out there. Marketplaces. So if you're an e-commerce company, it's likely that you will be selling products on Amazon or eBay. Can I get a show of hands for that? Okay, back there. And then we have affiliate marketing. So, do you guys know what affiliate marketing is? Can I get a show of hands that's a yes? Okay, so mostly knows. So affiliate marketing is basically partners that you have. So if you, have you guys heard of the site like Retail Me Not or coupons.com, that type of thing? Those are affiliates. So what we do is we form partnerships with affiliates all across the world, and they send us traffic. So they might have a blog that's getting a ton of traffic about, costumes, for example. And every time they send us traffic and someone converts, then we pay them a percentage of that sale. So it's a really good way to kind of diversify your traffic sources and get folks to help you gain the traffic. So not just in the e-commerce space, but this is seen through B2B services. This is seen through like education, insurance. Pretty much every space has some sort of affiliate network that they'll utilize. Okay, and then next we have SEO, or inbound marketing. You guys know what SEO is? Okay, so SEO is your natural rankings in Google, and though over the past 5 or 6 years, it's a little bit of a shrinking channel. Google's a public company; they have shareholders. They make about 99.5% of their revenue from ads, and so the more real estate, they've taken more real estate on that Google search page. They still have organic listings, but those have gotten pushed down a little bit. But typically, SEO can probably be one of your highest ROI channels outside of your own customer referral network. So it's typically the cheapest and most profitable channel that you have out there. Then there's database marketing. So this is the person that's going to be an expert within your CRM. Everybody should be, but this, he or she who's doing all of your email marketing, text marketing, and then direct mail to your database. Those folks are going to be typically doing lead nurturing. They're going to be promoting sales that you're having and everything else within your organization. So who either does or has database marketing within their organization? Okay, great. So yeah, anything from like an e-newsletter that gets sent out once a month to all the way to kind of complex lead nurturing campaigns, and I can discuss that a little bit more once we get into the consulting portion. So there's database marketing, and then we have CRO. CRO stands for conversion rate optimization. So typically that's that's something that's held within web design, but depending on how much digital traffic or how much business you're doing through digital, this is the person that's working on sort of a persuasion architecture. So if you are an organization that's paying for traffic to come to your website, you want to make sure that traffic converts as high as possible. So these are the folks that are running A/B tests. So for more B2B businesses out there, if you have a lead form, sometimes if you change the lead form in terms of like lessening the number of fields or putting autofill or changing sometimes even the button color of the form on your website is going to boost the conversion rate. So making sure that you have a program and that's consistently iterating on those key pages on your website is really important for you to be the most efficient within marketing. Okay, so this conversion rate optimization. Then we have social. Social media has exploded, and so there's organic social. It's kind of earned, so that's the stuff you're posting and getting engagement on. And then there's paid social. And those are the ads you pay for within like Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Who is doing social media for their company? All right, so pretty much everybody. That's great. So the good thing about social, it's not only a good channel just to kind of rile support from your customers and rile some brand loyalty, but it also supports all the rest of these channels. So the better social media following you have, the easier it's going to be to do PPC. That's going to be boosting your SEO. It's going to be helping in email marketing efforts. It's also going to help any traditional marketing that you're doing out there right now as well. Okay, so social, zero, boosts, paid, and inbound. So in our organization, we also have PR. So that's traditional PR. Does anybody have a PR person at work, or if you were that PR person, can I get a show of hands? Okay, so within PR, PR is used in a lot of different ways. Some organizations use it to change or establish some sort of public opinion about their company. However, it's also used to help SEO too. So if you have someone that can get you placed in a big media outlet, so let's say you get into Huffington Post, CNN, New York Times, if you have a cool, if you're a small business, large business, and you're doing something cool, and you get into any of those outlets, or you have a cool product, whatever the case is, that's actually going to boost all of your SEO efforts too. So whenever you get mentions or links from other websites, that's gonna boost your organic rankings. So starting locally here is a great way to begin getting some of those citations for Google to look at. And then the main keywords on your website are going to increase the more PR that you get. And we're just starting some more traditional marketing, so we have folks working on TV and direct mail as well. So this is kind of the marketing organization as a whole. Any questions so far? Yeah. Public relations, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Questions? No? Okay. So this is how we're set up at Fun. I guess now I'd love to take a volunteer so we can pull up your website and talk about what you guys are doing for your marketing efforts and maybe what we can do to improve.
Come up?
Sure, come up. Yep. Do you just want to kind of tell everybody else what you guys do there?
Yeah, I help high school athletes get connected to college coaches. Right now there's about 10,000 student athletes in the website, so now I'm just trying to market.
That's awesome. Is this your company?
Yeah.
Excellent. How long have you been going for?
2 years.
2 years. That's fantastic.
I didn't understand what he said.
I help high school athletes get connected to college coaches.
Your company connects high school athletes to college coaches.
Yes.
Thanks.
That's great. All right, thanks, Francis. All right, so let's take a look at Francis's site here. So, Francis, how are you driving traffic today?
Social media.
Okay. So, what have you done so far that's worked? What's haven't worked so far?
So Twitter, I do a lot of things that go viral.
Okay.
And so I have like about 69,000 Twitter followers, and